What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boa back at it again with another Roblox bullshit video. And today it's nothing to do with Roblox, but the fact it's on a Roblox Discord server. I'm going to try and keep this as quick as possible because I'm actually bedazzled and I need to go have another 15-hour rest after seeing what I have just witnessed. So essentially, you may have seen on multiple other different YouTube videos that I have made a large amount on an individual called Ines. And for once, it's not directly against Ines. This isn't some natural hate video per se. I just really want to talk about the low IQ that I have just been served. You know, full on silver plate, gold lining, absolute bullshit that I have just been served and devoured. So essentially, Ines have recently made the endeavor to make a murder drones video game Roblox thing. It's early for me. I don't know if you can tell. Shush. Essentially, this all started off with an announcement. The announcement being, should we remove attacking completely and turn this into a peaceful role-player game? It is a role-playing game that he is developing, head developing, owning, whatever you want to call it anymore. I don't really care. And apparently, from the context, there was apparently some bug going around that stopped attacking. Which, I mean, first of all, there is no incentive, no information on this announcement whatsoever. It is clean as dry as that. Should we remove attacking completely and turn this into a peaceful roleplay game? So me being me, I was like, okay, Ines, since you've allegedly turned this new leaf and I'm not seeing as much cringe anymore, I'll give you my simple reaction to that announcement. I didn't think anything bad of it. I didn't say anything wrong with it. Sure, it may have been stereotypical of me per se, due to my comment, but just hear me out. So I responded to that announcement by going into the general chat, main comms as it is called, pinging him saying, removing an option of a game is never really a good idea. Besides, it opens the door for you to work on interesting attack animations instead of just walk, run, jump, fall, and idle. Plus, Murder Drones is an aggressive slash fighting series, anyways. The show got a large amount of audience from the amazing fight Nightcore scene in episode 8. It then went on to some guy called Number One Sin saying, it's bugged, don't attack him for a bug. I was away at the time, I was getting a shower, my hair was greasy, and I felt like a slug. So I was getting a shower while all this was happening. And then a few moments later, when I actually got back from the shower, this individual, Storm, we will call them, said, kinda of grateful of you, to be honest. This man releases updates daily, even despite how small his team seems. I was like, ungrateful? What? Oh, how so? He probably disregarded that fact because I obviously responded to his next statement saying, not cool that this is the feedback he is getting, especially since you are complaining about a bug. I replied simply, last I checked, I was just responding to what he said in announcements. I know nothing of some bug, because I've shown you the announcement, there is no mention of a bug. And yet somehow I'm getting called ungrateful. It's kind of bedazzling. He then went on to responding to me saying, if you possessed any intellect greater than that of a deflated beach ball, you would see that how many dislike that poll has. That has nothing to do with it. At least appreciate how much work dudes are putting into this game. Not often you see such a frequently updating experience on Roblox. You got to appreciate the fact that he called it an experience. This is clearly someone who was educated in the slightest. Um, but ultimately, it's kind of bedazzling to me because I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I then said, oh wow, so not only are you judging someone's uneducation on the current events of a 30-person Discord server, but also blatantly ignore the fact that I was just simply responding to what Ines himself spoke of in announcements. I understand that opinions are bad, but no need to negatively attack someone for an opinion. I also understand you care for the game, and I'm not attacking the game in the slightest, but simply responding to what I see, aka the announcement. It is not that deep. This number one sin character then piped up saying they didn't ignore it though. I responded, ignoring the simplicity of me responding to the message and announcements, and then went on to yap about some bug which the event never meant that the announcement never even mentioned. So yeah, ignored the concept of my message entirely. And this is actually a common theme. It wasn't just these few individuals that misread or ignored the concept of my message. They simply sat there, believed that I was attacking the game. For what reason, I have no idea. To this time, I am still scratching my head thinking, what the fuck am I ungrateful about? Last time I checked, I never critiqued the game. Blatantly, yes, I said a stereotype of role playing games, the run walk comment, but that wasn't criticizing the game. And yet, from this screenshot, as you can see, it wasn't just them two that took my message so wacky. Even Ines himself said, "It's a bug, calm down, dipshit." What? Am I the only one that is misreading what I said? I was responding to an announcement, passively, simply. Removing an option of the game is never a good idea. It's clear that I was responding to a message, and yet in that one message, I have been called an idiot. Someone is, message went over their fucking heads entirely, and also then I got a comment about some bug. What? What bug? This was never announced in the announcements. I checked because I got a ping and then made that message. It's a fairly simple concept, yes? But no, guys, I forgot this is Discordia. I forgot that when people are actually developing a game and you are actively checking up on this game, you need to not only read what you have been pinged in, you need to also read the last 24 hours so then you don't get some fucking retards calling you an idiot and then commenting on some development slash event that was clearly never mentioned in the announcements. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I, took one day off from researching and getting lore, made a simple statement, and then got told some event that I was never even informed of. My bad, guys, for not researching every single thing about this fucking Discord server.
Psych a lot!
But don't worry, it doesn't stop there. Oh no, Storm had something else to say after Iron showed up, saying, if you got an issue with it, then take a walk and find an ass you can kiss, because you're low-key being an asshole right now.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Again, I have no idea what I'm being assholey about. Last I checked, I was just trying to grasp what the fuck was going on, because my brain has been completely fried saying stuff that I had no idea what the fuck was going. Like, what bug? First of all, there was no bug. There was no ping announcements about this bug. What's going on? What the fuck? And then after Irons said dipshit, I was like, what? I wrote that message in about your announcements, Irons, and never once did you mention a bug. I was just simply responding to your statement slash poll, which I was. Irons said, yeah, you obviously didn't see that it has 50 dislikes. Yeah, no, you're right, because fucking it's Discord. Reactions don't mean shit half the time. And, I was responding to the message, not the poll. Hence why I said statement slash poll. Then this captain guy said PvP is the reason the game's thriving. That's probably true. I'm not gonna lie. That's something I can't really react on. Only Ines can see the numbers and revenue. I cannot. So, clap clap for you. Ines said, I don't need your initiative when the community has literally voted 90 to 10. PvP is staying. Okay, if it's not actually 90-1, but I get the server doesn't actually have 90 people. But okay, sure. Storm then piped up, saying exactly why would such a major feature of the game suddenly be removed despite a clearly one-sided poll? If it's such a major feature, why was it even announced in the first place? That's the question I should have asked, and I'm clearly stupid. So again, my bad. Um, I responded to Ein saying there was 15 polls, saying I was just simply giving my simple thoughts on the matter. Not once did I think it would become such a heated argument about some bug I had no knowledge of. He then said simple as in 3 paragraphs. I apologize if that's not it simple enough. I guess I'll refrain from giving my thoughts. Because, you know, if simple it was simple. My wording wasn't intellect it wasn't fucking intercrossed. I wasn't making you do some deep ass essay reading, analyze some random bullshit like it's Macbeth or Shakespeare. I was just simply giving a simple thought, and I didn't think anything of it. And then Storm had to pipe up again saying, you could have just kept it simple and asked, is PvP removed? No, because that wasn't what the fuck I was saying. Dickhead! I was saying my simple thoughts on if it was to get removed, you know, it wouldn't make sense because Murder Drones is a very aggressive slash PvP slash fighting stylized series. So again, concept over their fucking heads. But nah, you decided to be a prick about it. I got nothing else to say, to be honest. You should know by now what I mean. I responded, if you wish to talk about it, there is a VC channel for a reason. Let's not make main communications full of arguments. That was my way of calming down the situation because I didn't want a heated conversation. I just simply wanted to write my statement, Ein's reply with a thumbs up or some stupid ass gif like he normally does, and then that be that. But no, I got a whole ass conversation about it, and that's it's a wacky fucking time. The law doesn't stop there, folks. Oh no, it goes deeper. After the can you stop the arguments, I said I ain't even arguing, crying emoji. Then Ainz decided to suck Storm's dick. I do respect your backlash, however. And then Storm decided to give him his dick a handshake, just after the whole sucking dick process. Because, that's the respectful thing to do, right? After sucking someone's dick, you shake their hand and call it a day. But yeah, I didn't want any of that at all. I was simply responding to the announcement of should we remove attacking completely. That was it. I didn't take into account the poll. I didn't take into account some hidden law of some bug of the game. I was just simply speaking on the mind of the statement alone. But no, 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 guys. I'm sorry. I'm clearly in the wrong. I'm clearly stupid. I'm clearly a deflated beach ball. I clearly deserve all of this, 100%. I was obviously being a dipshit, an asshole, a twat, any other word they want to throw at me. I apologize sincerely, and I wish not to do it again. So I will keep my statement of I will refrain from giving my thoughts.